Often I find that there are many business owners who design their systems based on their current reality and not designing them for what the company looks like in the future. And when this happens is they find that their systems they create, they stop working too soon. When that happens, they're constantly having to redesign the systems for what the business looks like, the new present looks like. And when the system stops working, you start to identify the problems that creep up, and now you're in firefighting mode. And we've talked about before is once you start in getting into firefighting mode, that cycle never ends. Now, once you are able to design your systems and your processes for what your company looks like in the future, you're able to truly leverage your team, your time, your technology, which that's one of the key components for scaling a business. You also find that your systems and your processes will be aligned with what the purpose, the vision of your business, and the mission of your business is, which means you're able to actually deliver to your customers what your vision and mission are promising. And your systems become a built-in mechanism for growth. The reality is all systems have a shelf life. At some point, either the market shifts or the business outgrows the system, and the system needs to be redesigned. When the market changes or when the current system is no longer useful or productive, you have to redesign it for what the new level of the business is. So let's look at those steps. The first one is sit down and document what the vision you have for the company is, the mission statement for the company, and define your purpose. There's lots of competition out there. How is your purpose for your business different than your competition's? That's an important factor. The second thing you have to do is sit down and identify your business goals for a year from now, 3 years from now, 5, 10 years. Now, this can be uncomfortable because we don't know what the future holds. This isn't about a crystal ball and seeing into the future. It's what your goals for your business are. What do you want it to be 3 years from now? What do you want it to be 5 or 10 years from now? And once you have those two things done, you'll be able to design each of your systems, whether it's answering the phone or handling a lead or even some of your marketing strategies. Every system is going to be affected by this because you're going to be able to design the systems with your vision and mission and purpose in mind to ensure that system addresses the vision, mission, and purpose. And you want to design it for what the business looks like 5 years from now. So a great example is when you're a solopreneur and you're doing everything yourself. You just know what you do and how you do it. And if you sat down and tried to document that system, there would be a lot of details that weren't included because you just know it. But what happens when it's 5 years from now and you've got a team of 2 or 3 people doing that same system? They're going to try to read that system and they're not going to know what you didn't include. So if you're thinking, hey, I'm going to have an employee 5 years from now doing this job. I don't know who they are, what they look like, how much experience they have. I'm going to write this system based on them. It gets more detail oriented so that they can follow it step by step and get the results, similar results to what you're doing. But you also may say, hey, there's multiple people. I need to be able to design the system so that I can incorporate a round robin so that it's shared or how we communicate with each other. So when you're sitting and designing a system, everything from answering the phone to collecting money to scheduling the next appointment, getting the sale, the marketing, all those things, design your system with those things in mind. Vision, mission, purpose, what the business looks like 5 years from now. And when you do that, you're going to find that you're truly able to leverage your team and your time. The systems will be aligned with your vision, mission, and purpose because you designed them that way in purpose, and that they will be a mechanism for growth and not a frustration for you in the future. Now, there's a lot going into this, and it can be a little confusing. And so, I'd like to offer to sit down with you at no cost and map out a strategic plan on how you achieve this. And if you're interested in that, schedule a discovery call with me. I'd love to talk to you about this. Y'all have a good day.